Hey, man. We here.
Yeah.
Episode 4, man. It's your boy, Ed Cook. I'm here with a very special episode 4, man. I'm sitting across from a very close friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? My partner for many years. This conversation that I feel like is long overdue, but one I couldn't wait to have. You know what I'm saying? And I'm speaking about no other than the real Tizo. Welcome to the show, bro.
Hey, appreciate you for having me.
Welcome to the show, man.
Thank you.
How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm blessed. I woke up this morning.
Facts. Is this your first interview, man? I ain't seen a lot of interviews from you throughout the years. Well, I ain't gonna say interview, first podcast.
Yeah. Nah, this is my first podcast.
Okay. Are you nervous?
Not at all. There's nothing to be nervous about. I mean, it's just, open conversation.
Right. And hey, we was talking about this before we got on the mic, man. You got me out my shades today, man.
Yeah. Like I said, man, you still could have won, man.
Nah, we good, man. We good. So welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the show. 2024, man. How you feeling?
2024, man. I'm feeling good. A lot of stuff in store for this year.
How was your 2023?
It was rough.
For real?
Rough, yeah.
Dang.
But I mean, yeah. It's bounce back season.
Right.
Bounce back season, yeah. So,
Okay. So what you get 2023 from 1 to 10?
I would probably give it about a 7.
That ain't too bad though.
Yeah.
That ain't too bad. 2023 was one of my better years, man. I gave it a 9 out of 10 for me. Mm-hmm. But 7 out of 10, that's pretty even, man. Yeah. I ain't mad at that. Did you have a New Year's resolution for 2024? Not
really. I mean, my birthday is like at the top of the year, so as long as I make it to that day,
Right.
It's going. I really don't even do too much for my birthday. I just started like doing something like going out of town for something.
I had a conversation with my homeboy Pig, and we was talking about our birthdays, bruh. And bruh, I don't know if it's because we getting older, but I've been like this for a while, bruh. I don't be trying to go too crazy on my birthday, bro. Like I really just want to be by myself, for real.
A lot of people work on their birthday.
Now that I don't do.
That you don't do. See, man, go get that money, man.
If I ain't gonna do one thing, if one thing gonna be for sure, I'm not going to work on my birthday, bro. I'm not going.
I don't blame you. I think my birthday was it was on the weekend. I think it was a Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, so I took my ass to work.
How old did you? How old you turned this year? If you don't mind sharing.
I'm 32.
32,
man.
Well, hell nah, you're at 30.
I'm 32.
Cause I remember you was 2 years younger than me, bro.
I've never lied about my age. Born in 1992.
I don't know why it felt like you was 2 years younger when we first linked up, man.
Nah.
Dang, man. So you ain't have no New Year's resolution.
Did you?
New Year's resolution, man. Yeah, I did. My only resolution was to do this show and to stay consistent with it and keep it going consistent throughout the new year. That's
one thing to cut you off. That's one thing I tip my hat, for you staying consistent. And
appreciate that, bro.
No doubt. And I seen how far you came with this podcast. And you was always talking about it. When we was doing music, he was like, man, I need to start something.
Right.
Something else. So
right.
And consistency is where it's at. That's key.
Facts. And like I said, bro, I'm happy to be able to have you here, man. Appreciate you for pulling up all the way in Atlanta, man.
My schedules is like crazy.
Yeah, so everything fell in place and this was the right time. Mm-hmm. Right. So I got a question, bro. Where were you born?
I was born in Germany.
Germany?
Augsburg, Germany to be exact.
Augsburg. How far is that from Alabama?
Man. You got to take a plane.
Yeah, you have any idea how many hours?
I don't know how many hours it is to Germany.
Okay.
I recently had a nephew living in Germany too, at the time. But a couple years back or whatever.
Okay.
He's back in the States now. But Yeah, I was born in Germany in 1992. I didn't stay too long. My parents was in the army.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Both of them
yeah,
was?
both. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So my dad's from North Carolina.
Okay.
And my mom, she was from Anniston, Alabama. So
okay.
They both met in Germany. My mom was stationed out there. Dad was stationed out there for a few years. And
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So how much time do you remember any time in actual Germany, like as a kid?
I don't.
Okay,
and, I mean, a lot of people they know how it was back in, like they had memories and stuff, man.
Right,
it's like all that shit wiped out at a certain age. Like I don't remember nothing. Like I've seen videos, home videos or whatever, because that's one thing that my dad did do was carried around the camera.
Right,
and I find myself doing the same thing. Like every time, I have my sons, special occasion. Well, really just random.
Right.
Just take a picture or a video or something, So I do have something to put together and show my son, like when he get older and do. What's up?
Not to cut you off, but it's 11 hours by plane.
11 hours?
11 hours? Wow.
11 hours.
Damn.
Yeah,
bro.
and just think I did that as a infant.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So when you did come back to the U.S., do you know how old you were?
I didn't really stay too long in Germany. I want to say I probably turned 1.
Mm-hmm.
That is a conversation I should have with my mom. Like, what age did I come? I do know that when I came back. Well, when I came to America. When I came to America,
on some 21 Savage shit.
Yeah, right. So when I
no disrespect,
no disrespect. So when I did come to America, I want to say we probably did go to Anniston, Alabama, for a little minute, but we ended up going to Colorado. So my mom and dad ended up got stationed out there for like 2-3 years or whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah, so I really moved around a lot when I was little. Like I didn't stay in a state for too long. I was always back and forth to Alabama.
Okay.
That's home. But that's
because that's where your mom family was.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So is that where you first started school at in Anniston?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Actually, yeah.
Okay.
I did preschool in Colorado, but
okay.
I ended up moving back to Alabama. Well, yeah, to Alabama.
Okay.
That was like age like 4.
Okay.
And I ended up going to a elementary school or whatever it was at the time, Johnston. It's tore down, but it's not too far from RMC.
Mm-hmm.
And I was there for a short period of time. I do have memories of that, just a few or whatnot. But yeah, I do remember the buses used to pull up in the back. And matter of fact, I was living with my grandma on the east side, who was living on like Layton, I think at the time. And Christine, she had a house on Christine too.
Okay.
So I do remember. I do have memories of that. How me and my brothers, because I got 2 brothers.
I meant to ask you that.
Yeah,
you got 2 brothers.
I got 2 brothers. So when my mom and my dad met, they both had a child apiece.
Okay.
My oldest brother, my dad's son, Justin, and then my mom's son, Michael.
Okay. So you was the youngest.
Yeah, I'm the baby.
All right.
Man. Talk about being a baby. So.
Yeah. What was that like?
Man, I used to get picked on, man, and beat up and all that. Right. Yeah, they used to. But I'm bigger than all my cousins now.
Right.
Except for one, CJ.
Hey, so you was born in Germany, but man, you really Anniston from the core. Like,
yeah. Because when I moved when I was in Colorado, I was only there for like 3 years. So I left there and then I started school in Anniston. I ended up going to Golden Springs to like 2nd grade, I think. Then I ended up moving back to Colorado for the second time. So I was out there in Colorado for like 3.5 years, something like that. But it's like every year we moved.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, like that's what I'm used to. I'm used to like not staying in the same place for too long and just moving and just I guess that's why I'm like I'm a people person. So it's like, because I've always gotten out of my comfort zone and then going into something else and then just adapting,
Right.
you know, to the environment. So that's one thing that
Did you feel like that a lot, like in those early years in Anniston? Like, what was those, like some of your earliest memories of school, and how was you like growing up, man, back then?
In Anniston or just
like when you first
around?
started in Anniston?
I was
So we talking about like kindergarten.
Like kindergarten. So I was at Golden Springs, yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, just regular shit.
Regular shit.
Just regular shit. Just play. Like I got memories of going out there on the playground and all that.
Yeah.
Just yeah.
So did you like school?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
You had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
So you,
but I was always making new friends. You know?
Right. So you always been a people person, because that's one thing I always noticed about you. Even when we first started linking up and doing music, right? You a very, very big people person. Did you play sports back then?
I did. I played basketball.
Basketball.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big man on the court.
Big man.
Yeah. Powerful.
What grade did you first start playing basketball?
I would have to say maybe like third, like fourth, fifth grade.
Fourth, fifth grade.
Yeah. Like organized, like fundamental, like yeah.
Yeah. So you was always the biggest one on the team though, because you tall in real life regular.
I'm like 6'2".
Yeah. So you always the tallest kid on the court?
Nah. It was always like one kid that was bigger than me or whatever. I know the first team that I was on in what was it, fifth grade or something like that.
Yeah.
The coach's son.
Yeah.
He was the biggest man on the court. I remember one time he got hurt, so he couldn't play no more. So I had to take his position.
Wow.
Yeah. Dogged him. Dogged him.
Hey, that boy Stephon say he be hooping a little bit.
Bro, I'm definitely the truth at that.
Word. What position you played?
All of them.
All of them. That's what's up.
Mainly,
You play football?
No, basketball.
Basketball.
Yeah.
You play basketball and football, ain't?
Basketball and football. Hell yeah.
They tried to get me out there for football.
I was just gonna ask you. So, did you ever fuck with football?
Nah.
Did you ever go out there to try?
Nah. They wanted they bit, bro. The coaches came to me a bit like,
yeah, because you probably would have made a good
wide receiver, bro. Wide receiver, bro.
I tried it. Got tackled.
Yeah.
And I mean, like I would go. I was gonna go out there, but I was like, bro, I'm chilling, bro.
Right.
I'm chilling.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I was playing basketball, goddamn, running that route every day.
Yeah.
On the east side, man, that shit was hell, but hey, we did it.
That's what's up. So when did you start doing music?
I used to get the CDs in the store to open up the booklet in the CD.
Yeah.
To look at the pictures and stuff and see like different songs, like where they recorded at and stuff like that. I didn't know
I
what
used
it
to do
was.
that
Like,
shit too, bro.
Yeah,
I used to love
and I
that.
saw like it always said written by, and all them names, like 3, 4 names. I'm like, dang, what is that? So I that was me back then. And
so what was you thinking when you used to see all them writers on the songs? How you used to
I just knew that it was important people. If their name was in there.
So what was your main motivation to make music back then?
I didn't really have too much. I mean, most of the stuff that I was recording, like when I was recording, it was nobody in the room but me.
Yeah.
Inspiration wise. But the motivation, I mean, just, I don't know, just hearing the beat and just coming up with something.
Right.
You know, and just being, because when I was doing it, it wasn't too many people. Like what I'm saying, like back then when I started, you know, doing music and putting it out, it wasn't too many people that was on like MySpace and you know, promoting their music like that. I mean, when I had first, and then matter of fact, I'll tell you one thing. Yeah. What really motivated me was Lieutenant J. So yeah, I will say that. Yeah, Lieutenant J is one of the first people in like because one thing when I was living in Kansas, I was coming back and forth, right?
Yeah.
I think they had just dropped like the Black Mob CD or whatever.
Yes.
And I remember the Matrix song was on there.
Yeah.
And I remember my cousin just singing it. I was like, what the hell? Like, who's singing it? And like, she turned it on. Like, she was always turning me on to, some new music or whatever, or what was popping like then. Like, hey, I remember back then, my cousin was living in Ellenwood at the time. I'm close to Ellenwood. And she had went to school with, some of the Crown Mall people or whatever, her and her brother. And I heard Nuck If You Buck.
Yeah.
Maybe like a year before it came out. All of a sudden, like a year later, I hear Nuck If You Buck. Like, dang, like, I remember listening to this a long time ago.
Yeah,
like, my cousin was like, hey, this shit finna blow. And like, it was on one of the, I guess, it was buzzing, you know, and that's how I got it. It got some wings on it and it flew.
Yeah.
And it is what it is today. But just all the other people that was on the mixtape, on that body of work, like that was, I was like, bet. I was like, there's some other people in the city that's doing the same thing that I'm doing.
Right.
Maybe we can link soon.
Yeah.
And that was I was like, damn, I was like, okay, well, I see it. Let me go ahead and try and get that was motivation to get the program.
Yeah.
When I said when I move back, I'm gonna go ahead and get the program and everything. So that's what motivated me to, start, amping it up. My homeboy that put me on to the program, Ricky Smalls. And then fast forward, I'm listening to the Black Mob, CD. And I'm like, dang, like that shit hard. Like, you feel me? It's time for me to do something like that.
Right.
So when I moved back, I ended up reaching out to L. Bruns. And I had pulled up on L. Bruns and we had locked in. It was something I think I was working on. I was working on a few singles and stuff. But I ended up coming back like 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
I had already heard Lieutenant J or whatever, but I never met him in person. So the second time I had pulled up to the studio, I think Bronze had something to go do. So he had left real quick. Jay had came in. So I turned to the right and I was like, what up? He was like, what's good? So he bobbing the head. He was like, this you? I was like, yeah. He was like, shit. He was like, how many verses you got on it? I said, I just got one. He's like, shit, let me get on it. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So we had locked in and, shit, the rest is history. Like, I told myself, whatever I got going on, I'm going to go ahead and let them know, hey, let's link on something.
So you start, you motivated, you putting on music. You receiving a lot of love.
I'm receiving a lot of feedback.
But you also receiving some hate.
That too.
How did you deal with that in the early stages of your career?
I mean, you just gotta stay focused. For real. I mean, that come with it.
Right. So you just ignore the negativity.
Yeah, you gotta ignore it.
You think it was harder back then to progress as a rapper than it is right now?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's still the same kind of, I mean, it's more people being independent. I do say that. And I don't know. I mean, it's just like, you don't know what's going to trend next.
Right.
We have more resources than we did years back. CDs is being extinct.
Yeah.
And I remember when I had dropped my last project, Solid.
Mm-hmm.
And I always told myself that if I had the marketing down pat how I was going to, roll the carpet out, then, meeting those goals of trying to make sure that it gets the exposure that is needed. That's what I'm aiming for.
Right.
When I had dropped that, I was like, you know what? Ain't nobody's really passing out CDs. What's next? I've already done the card or whatnot.
Yeah.
To pull up, all my social media and stuff and all that. I've done that. I've done that years ago.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what? What can I do next? I was like, a USB. Everybody has USBs in their car. So let me make a wristband that'll be USB.
Yeah.
And I can have the album on it. And, it's a wristband that can wear it or whatever. So I mean,
Right.
it was just being creative. Like what was, pushing the ball forward and, just meeting new boundaries.
Hey, what year did we meet, man?
Like 2012,
2012.
2013, one of them.
What do you remember the first song we did together?
I think it was Money on My Mind. It was a feature. I know it was 3 people on the song.
Yeah.
And I remember that verse, bro. I had that verse. It was supposed to be for another song, for another feature or whatever. And I was like, it wasn't needed on the song or whatever. I took it back off.
Yeah.
And I want to say they got the attention of your manager. And so
Jinx.
Yeah, Jinx. So
And this was 2012.
that was like 2012.
Yeah.
Because I had just dropped Capacity.
And before we even had, it felt like we did a lot of music together, bro. Before Jinx even came into the picture, it felt like we had or did he come early?
I want to say he
I know we made a lot of music, but I ain't never thought about dang.
he didn't come early. He came like mid. Like not too early.
Yeah.
But a few months after we locked in.
What was it like making music with me back then?
Man, it was okay, well, from the patchwork to the apartment in the Ville, bro, we done locked in, we done created some magic.
Yeah, definitely.
For real.
Definitely.
And ain't even my spot.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, the whole process of from what we did, 3 projects together. No Apologies never came out. But we did Wasting Time. And we did No Time to Waste.
Yeah.
But we pretty much did 3 projects.
Right,
dang, that's crazy. I ain't never thought about, dang, we did one that never came out. But we really did, bro.
But nah, one of my favorite projects that we did was Wasting Time.
Yeah, mine too.
Just because it was like on a spirit of the moment type shit.
Yeah, I feel like that project really let me know what we could do when we really lock in and because before that it was like a song here, a song there. I would send you a song, you would send me a song. It's like we never just really had the time. I feel like with Wasting Time, we really locked in for I want to say like 2 or 3 weekends.
Yeah.
Back to back and made that project. That was definitely one of my best personal, like lyrically one of my best projects, bro.
Yeah.
For real.
Mine too.
When you look back on all the years, bro, everything, the whole journey with music, what you feel like you learned?
To stay consistent. I learned to stay consistent. You stay consistent, then, everything else gonna fall in place.
Right.
But, stay down, keep that shit in their face.
Yeah.
Because, they watching and, your time gonna come, man. Just be patient.
Facts.
Just be patient.
Have you gave up on music?
Nah. I'm gonna forever make music, bro. But the thing is, am I gonna put it out? I mean, at the end of the day, like music for me is more therapeutic, but I mean, yeah, who knows if I'm gonna put out, something soon or whatever. I do more recording, like engineering than anything.
I don't know if I ever told you, but I always said by the time I turn 30, I'm gonna stop making music if I haven't.
You still gonna make music just like me.
Listen, bro, I feel like as a musician, bro, we sent here to save people's lives, bro. Just like you say, it's therapeutic to you, bro. Music saves lives.
It does.
So it's like when you somebody that has the ability and the power to create that, it's like, dang, man, we ain't doing our purpose no type of justice, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's therapeutic to you, but it's like, dang, if you don't put it out.
Yeah, you're right.
So that what leads me back to my question of have you given up on it?
No.
Do you feel like you don't wear that? Like, I don't feel like I have a responsibility to make music.
I don't feel like I have a responsibility to make music. I mean, it's just,
yeah.
I mean, bro, it's at the end of the day, that's not the bread and butter,
Right.
you know. So
it's solid. The last album that people are going to hear.
It's not. But at the end of the day, like I don't do the music like to make the money. I do it because I love it, you know. So, but at the end of the day, like what I do it, I mean, at the end of the day, you gonna do what makes the most
sense.
So, you know, it just doesn't make any sense to.
Yeah.
But
right.
Like I said earlier, like who knows if I'm gonna, you know, put something out. I might be motivated. Somebody might motivate me to, you know, put together something.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm not in the boat of giving up on it. Not at all.
Okay. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Hey, so another part of your life, man, fatherhood.
Yeah,
Fatherhood, man.
I got a 6-year-old son,
6 years old. Dang, it feel like he was just born, bro. Dang.
Yeah, Sirski.
So what's that like, man? What's fatherhood like?
Fatherhood, it's changed me.
Yeah.
It's changed me. I can't say it's got me more focused.
Yeah.
You know, on family, for one. You know, like I said, it's changed me, bro. It's changed me. And you have
3 girls, bro.
3 girls.
11, 6, and 3.
Mm-hmm. And it changed you just like that, didn't it?
No.
It
took some time, man. You know what I'm saying? I fought with it for the longest. I tried to be selfish. You know what I'm saying? It gets to a certain point where you gotta be like, dang, all my wants and needs really come second to my child. You know what I'm saying? So it is like, man, you fight with yourself with that for the longest. But once you give in, bro, it's like, it's beautiful. Like when you just submit to it and you just realize, like, I gotta man up. This is what I gotta do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And watching them grow and watching them turn into the person that all of the love and energy you putting into them makes it start showing and it blossoming as they get older. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing.
It is.
For sure. Anything you want to say, get on your chest, talk about personally?
Nah. I recently I locked in with RJ Payne. Not too long ago. So yeah, we got some things coming.
Okay. Yeah. That's what's up. So new music on the way?
I don't know. Yeah, we just gotta just wait and see. Just gotta wait and see.
Yeah.
Anything you want to share?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't tell who you was looking at. I want to share, man. I think the year is it's starting out real good. I'm excited, man. I think 2024 is going to change my life, bro.
Yeah, I feel like it is too, for me.
Something is definitely coming in 2024. And I just want to do my part and just go hard, man.
Yeah.
For real, go hard on the music, go hard with the podcast, go hard with everything, man. And just, stay solid.
Stay solid. And stay consistent too.
Right.
Consistency is key. How you feeling about the Cat Williams situation?
Yeah.
Speaking of that, man, I would just talk to my next door neighbor about
Thank you for chiming in.
I just think it's time to be, be exposed because there's a lot of stuff going on for us, like homosexual going on and stuff like that.
Hell yeah. I mean, that shit, people known it has always been going on, but they just couldn't prove it. And now people are coming out and they just tired of it. I don't know if they got a story to tell.
Yeah.
Right.
For real.
Like with the P. Diddy situation and Kevin Hart and Steve Harvey kissing them and stuff like that.
Hold on, you said what?
Kevin Hart and Steve Harvey kissing P. Diddy, like lip to lip.
No, I didn't see that.
Man,
I didn't see that.
Go look at it. It's on YouTube, bro.
Damn.
That's crazy.
What year was this? This was recently?
Recently, like after the Cat Williams, they started posting it.
Oh, no.
Hey, so about the Cat Williams thing, bro. Cat Williams been talking like that. Cat Williams been talking like this for years, and that's one thing, like, as somebody, I've always followed Cat Williams. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, he been, like, years ago when he was talking like this, I was wondering, like, damn, why ain't nobody paying him no attention? And then this year, they want to highlight it for some reason. You know what I'm saying? And they making his voice very loud for some reason.
Yeah.
And
because the only thing that I
first
can,
person that did it was Monique. If you think about it,
and what she do?
I think Kat was
She
doing it
started-
before her though.
No. She started talking. You remember all the
Yeah, I
Parkers?
remember. Yeah.
They got canceled because of
Right,
Oprah
and
Steve Harvey.
she was mad because she couldn't get that Netflix deal.
You know, that
Oh
too.
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
So, but yeah, Cat Williams been talking like this, man. I think the only difference between now and in the past, a lot of those people that he was talking about in the past, they were at the height of their career. You know what I'm saying? So that shit, when just like right now, Kevin Hart is at his height. So he ain't even got to respond to that shit. If you notice, he haven't responded to it.
Yeah.
He like one of the only people that haven't.
If you
Because
think about it, the people that's not responding actually did it.
he's the only one. Everybody responded but Cat Williams.
Nobody didn't respond to Cat Williams.
Everybody responded.
No.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't
No, I'm
really
saying Steve
been
Harvey
following
didn't,
it.
Kevin Hart didn't.
I thought
The
Steve
only-
Harvey did too.
The only person that responded was T.D. Jakes.
Mm.
And he responded, like, if you look at his congregation,
Yeah.
he used to have 1 million people. He only got 20
Well,
people
he
now.
got some shit.
He
that
only
came
got
out.
20 people now.
Only 20 people that go to his church now, bro.
You shitting me.
Nah, I got to fact check that.
You shit.
I got to fact check
man,
that
I
one.
don't-
20
listen,
people,
I
we
don't-
might be exaggerating a little bit.
Man,
But he's still a celebrity, bro. T.D. Jakes
I
is
don't
a
make
celebrity.
nothing up, bro.
Man,
Look it
there ain't
up.
no 20 people coming up.
Hey, man.
Oh, no, man. Hey, but Stefan, the only one of us that's actually really from Atlanta, so
Yeah.
I don't know. Man, we're going to have to fact check that, though. 20 people,
Yeah.
that's crazy. He ain't paying
You're
for
looking
no
that
shit.
up?
You're right. I am.
Alright.
I'm finna show y'all.
Bet.
But yeah, man. So yeah, that's how I feel about that Cat Williams thing though. You into the NFL?
Not really.
But you be betting though. So what you just bet on NBA?
I bet on football too.
For real?
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to really know the game. I
Hey,
mean,
that's what my brother be
look,
doing, betting on tennis and shit.
Bruh.
And be winning. Them be the ones he win.
Hell yeah, and soccer, all that,
Yeah.
hockey. I'm telling you, hey, baseball season come out, hey, I'm
Hey,
staying.
hockey be easy, bro. I just bet on whoever not gonna score because they don't score that many points in hockey. So I just
Shit,
You
some
never know
of
with that hockey. 'Cause
hey, some
somebody
of
gonna surprise.
Look,
It might be 2-1, 2-0.
yeah.
all I need to
Somebody
look
gonna
at,
surprise.
Yeah.
all I need to look at is that chat room, they last game,
Yeah.
and I need to look at
What chat room? That's how you be basing your bets?
Yeah, man, them
What
folks be
chat
talking.
room? Put
Hey,
us
even
on
though they be
game.
talking shit in the chat room, like
Yeah.
you gotta read between the lines. Like,
Right,
fuck all
right.
that. Hey, it be people on there be.
That's how I
They
be
be-
with them with the
they be
stock
commenting
market
some-
chat,
yeah.
chat
They be-
groups. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
and
read
it's
through
gonna
the bullshit.
it's gonna put a percentage on it too.
Mm.
It'll let you know how
So
many people
what
voted.
chat, what chat group, bro? Put us on that.
This is on the Score app.
The score out.
Yeah, the Score app.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
yeah.
So you be
It's,
winning.
yeah, I be winning.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I need to mess around with your chat room because I don't win nothing.
Man, it's crazy how many people are on that shit now. Everybody be
Everybody
betting,
on
bro.
it. And I mean it's so easy. Like it's so many apps that do it now.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember it was Bodog back in the day, man. I don't know what it's
what? Bodog.
Yeah, that was the
Damn.
first one I ever did. It was called Bodog.
Bodog.
Look, the real OGs know about Bodog.
Bodog, word. Yeah.
Because
That
it
was on my
changed.
time
Look, it went from Bodog to Bovada, bro. I don't know why they changed it, bro. I don't know why they changed it. Oh, you
Then
know
I'm
about
on-
Bodog? Yeah.
Then I'm on Bodog. Then the new Bodog.
Yo, God, bro, they changed that bit to Bovada, bro. I kind of felt some type of way, but Bovada, it do sound a little cooler than Bodog. Because it's like, man, I'm
they
about
need to go
bet
back
on
to Bodog. It was it spelled D-O-G? Like
Yes, bro,
okay.
it was D-O-G, Bodog.
Okay.
That's just some weird shit, Bodog. It was
What year was this when it was Bodog?
Probably like around 2011, 2012.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The height of my music career. Hey, what year you feel like the height of your career?
I don't know.
Look, go ahead, take it. Just get a guess.
Like the height was it was when we was selling them level up shirts.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, we and that was something else that I forgot who came. I Jay was like, we need to, expand, do something to promote.
Yeah.
We had the CDs already pressed up. That was no problem. But we was like, get merch. And Jay always been on that fashion. You feel me? So we ended up getting the level up stuff pressed up, and we started selling them, and man, it was going crazy. Like we was, as soon as they was touching down, it was gone.
Right.
It was a crazy era back then. Like we was doing so much, from open mics to, what else? Different music videos, like out of town and stuff, and
Block parties.
block party. Yeah.
Is it easy to blow up in Anniston?
As long as you stay consistent with what you're doing,
Right.
you gon' and you got connections and stuff. I feel like a lot of people should, branch out. They, leave home and handle their business.
Right.
Away from the house and, get your motion running and, bring it on back home. Home team gonna love you if you're winning, regardless.
Facts.
So home is always gonna be home.
Right.
It's time to, leave the crib and branch out and see what you can do, with your motion. Like I said back then, and I'm gonna say it again, consistency is key.
Yeah. Hey, have you ever thought about starting a record label?
No.
And like helping younger artists? Like you don't never see any younger artists that inspire you to be like, dang man, I really believe in this person. You know what I'm saying? To maybe help a younger artist.
I mean it has ran across my mind, but like right now I really ain't even been focused, like paying attention to locked in.
Yeah.
Really paying attention to who dropping music. I just
So wait, what gives you peace these days? Like what you do to relax?
Bro, to be honest with you, what give me peace is just being around my son.
Yeah.
Like if I'm having, I get him every other weekend.
Right.
And the weekends I have him, man, he in there on that tablet. I come sit with him, talk to him for a little minute, but I know he on that he learning, so much about technology.
Facts.
At an early age.
Is technology a good thing?
It is.
You one of them, because I'm a technology person, but sometimes I have to stop myself because I don't want to overdo it. You know what I'm saying? And just be sucked into the matrix of all this technology shit they got going on. But it's like I just love it so much, bro. Like it drives me, bro. Like it's fascinating to me, bro.
It is. It can't. Yeah.
But it's like you gotta be careful with them kids, bro. Yeah. But it be hard because I mean I know it's the future. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's the future. If you wanna survive, you gotta adapt to the times. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get left behind.
And it's crazy. I'm at work and it's this older gentleman, and he can't really type or anything. When stuff come around, he calls me over there. Can you type that in? But it's like, damn, like I remember when back then the grade we was learning to type in. What grade was you in? Did y'all ever learn typing?
Do you want to say first introduced or you want to say a real life typing class? Because we got introduced to elementary, they'll go over there, hey, type your name in the computer. They had the little games. But a real life class that taught me how to put my fingers and all that shit, that was like 9th grade.
9th grade?
Yeah.
I think I learned that. Well, I learned, like you said, elementary school.
Yeah.
And I remember they had a cardboard sheet, over the...
They didn't do that till 9th grade, bro. They didn't do that till 9th grade. Yo. But bro, that shit was hard as hell in 9th grade, bro. I couldn't imagine as a kid.
As a kid,
elementary school.
I was bullshitting back then in elementary school with them type of classes. Like I said, I was moving back and forth. So Colorado was when I moved out there the second time.
Yeah.
That's when I was learning how to do the typing and stuff.
Yeah.
Out there in school. And I was bullshitting. And then fast forward, I think it got reintroduced to me maybe like 7th grade. I was in Kansas then.
Yeah.
And I learned, matter of fact, I want to say I was like in 8th grade. Yeah, 8th grade. And I ended up moving back to Anniston the second half of my 8th grade semester.
Yeah.
Because, after New Year's, and then that's when I came back right before New Year's.
Okay.
But yeah, I learned typing in half a year.
That's what's up. What's up.
Yeah.
Hey, why did you cut your hair, man? I remember you had dreads for a big, long part of your career and just the time that I known you, period.
Yeah.
Why you cut them, man?
I wanted to change. Yeah. I was kind of going through a lot of stuff. I had a child on the way, and I just wanted to, take that, and just, I don't know, just change. I was just searching for something else, in life. I knew that a lot would change, when my son came. So that's why I said he definitely changed me.
Right.
He definitely changed me. In a good way.
Yeah.
In a good way. Yeah.
So when you say you was looking for something, you feel like you found that in your son?
Yeah. Peace. Peace.
That's what's up.
He give me peace.
Man, I be thinking about cutting my hair, bro.
Why did you grow your hair?
Why did I grow my hair? I mean, I have a regular answer and then I have a deeper answer. Which one you want?
Regular.
I want the deeper.
Man, I just grow my hair because I really hate going to the barbershop.
Okay. That's understandable. I mean,
I really hate the fucking barbershop.
Yeah, just sitting there and you wish you could just go in and sit down.
Like, bro, I almost fired my barber today, bro. I just had to really take some time to myself.
Damn. And you live in the city, so you got to make an appointment, right?
Yeah. And then, so I make an appointment, and this nigga never, ever fucking on time, bro. And every time I make I hate going to the barbershop. So I'm only going to make an appointment if I'm to the point where I need this haircut. Like, this is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a moment when I'm going. It's something important that I got going on, and most likely it's that day. So I'm planning my haircut to start my day. You know what I'm saying? So, nigga, I need you to be on time. When you late, you throw the rest of my fucking day. I'll throw it all off. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like, bro, I'm like, bruh, so today, I make an appointment at 8:30. I get there at 8:45. And I'm calling like, yo, I got an appointment at 8:30. I was just calling. Now, keep in mind, this nigga always called me any other day. Today, the first day he called me. So I call him. I'm like, yeah, so I had an appointment at 8:30. I'm just checking, make sure everything out. Oh, I ain't see it. I got a 9 o'clock appointment, though. So I'm going to have to get the 9 o'clock one first. And then I got to get... Yes, bro!
And you already made your deposit?
No. I didn't do a deposit. I could have, but I didn't today. You know what I'm saying? And every time I want to... At first, he had...
Do you feel it's a difference between when you do a deposit?
I was just about to say, at first, he just had started some new shit where you got to pay $20 whenever you book. But it's like, bro... I'm even madder because, nigga, I know you never on time. And now you want me to pay you up front. That's the only thing that had me, when it comes to that point where I'm trying to decide, like, do I need to put it in the pot? I can't depend on this nigga, bro. I will pay you the whole thing.
Have you ever, did a deposit?
When he said that it was a policy,
Have you ever done a deposit?
Yes, when he said, because there was a time period where we had to. And the outcome, he was on time that day.
Okay. So what does that leave you? Maybe you need to do a deposit and he'll be on time.
Bruh, hell nah. You gotta prove to me that you can be
He done already did that.
Bro, make that part of your policy then if that's what it take. Why did you change it? It was a part of the policy and I was doing it. Then he changed it back to say now
it seems like when you made the deposit, he finna beat his feet. Then he finna get there on time.
After I go through
One thing about that deposit, they gonna jump.
Hell yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. So, but after I go through shit like I went through today, what make y'all think I want to leave this nigga a deposit, bro? And when I
because he gonna be there on time.
He gonna be there on time if you.
But this nigga never on time.
Because you don't pay the deposit.
And then the nigga be making me so bad, like, oh, I didn't see it. Oh, I didn't see it.
You know why he didn't see it?
Because that deposit wasn't attached. Bro, I'm gonna be mad as hell. Pay my deposit, and that nigga be late, bro.
That's a whole different story.
I'm gonna be mad
as how much you pay for a haircut?
$50.
$50.
And I have dreads, so I'm not getting a haircut. I'm getting an edge up. Man. I'm getting an edge up and a fucking beard line.
Sound like you need to go bald, huh?
What you do over there?
Mine's free.
Oh, you do your own shit?
I do my own shit.
Bro.
What you put on your head? What you?
I'll put some shaving cream, get right,
yeah,
line myself up, and I'm all right.
Yeah.
$0 out of my pocket.
Right. Man, I would do my own shit, bro. It's just something about the mustache, bro. I can't never do that shit like the barbershop, bro. Look, and my shit be thick, and I hate having a thick ass.
Bro, I'm gonna put you on. But
you know what? That's what I realized. A lot of the real niggas have thick mustaches, bro. Like the OGs and shit. And you know why? Because they be like, fuck the barbershop. And they just be doing that shit.
Yeah.
Man. I'm gonna put you on game, bro.
What up?
Go to the beauty supply store, right?
Yeah.
You know, females get that eyebrow shaving shit.
I tried that shit, bro. I tried that shit. And my shit was bumped up like a motherfucker.
No. Wrong thing. You gotta put the shaving cream on first. Wet it a little bit and then get it right. You ain't gonna never have bumps.
So you basically saying I need to start shaving. I need to put down the down trimmers and get the down.
Use the shaving cream. The shaving cream gonna erase the bumps.
Yeah.
You just doing it dry. You won't get the bump.
Yeah, you gonna break out.
Yeah.
You gotta do it like your shit gotta be down.
Hey, how long it take you to get used to having short hair? After you had dreads for so many years, bro.
Yeah, for like 6 years.
You were just shaking your regular head like at random times, like thinking you was moving some dreads out the way.
Look, it was somebody in the media. They was damn, I forgot who it was. I just seen a video. And they was like at a basketball game or something.
Yeah.
And they ain't had no hat on at the time. But they so used to wearing the hat. They ass went like this, did the motion. For the fucking hat, I was like, damn.
That's crazy.
Damn, just thinking it's up there and it's not.
Yeah. Man. Hell yeah. Well, man, so where you see yourself at 10 years from now, man?
Man, having a family and just taking care of business. Taking care of business.
Man, I remember you used to want to be an engineer, bro. Mm-hmm. And to this day, you one of the best engineers I ever met.
I appreciate that.
What? Bro, and you said yourself, bro, you've been doing this since day one. Like, you started recording other people not too long after knowing how to record yourself. Yeah, so it's like something that's been in your bones from day one. Mm-hmm. And it's a proven income, a proven strategy, a proven roadmap on how to really grow that type of business.
Right.
Man, I asked you how you gave up on rapping, but have you gave up on that part of it, the business part, the engineering?
No, not at all, because I still do it.
And you still love that?
Yeah.
You love that more than rapping?
I mean, they really parallel. At the end of the day, like,
You would rather be recording somebody than in front of a mic with a notepad saying the same shit over and over and over, trying to get it right? Or would you rather be sitting at the desk pushing space bar over and over and over for somebody else while they recording? Hey, which one, bro? When you put it like that, which one you enjoy more?
To be honest, I still take the engineering part because you're not a spotlight. The spotlight is not on you.
Hey, I don't know, bro. If
Bro,
these niggas shit don't sound right,
man,
that
look,
shit be on you,
real
bro.
shit. It's
be on your head,
man,
boy.
it's KY engineering being does he
He's known for his work, bro.
I know, I
And when
understand,
niggas
but
go
he
to
don't be in
him,
the spotlight.
When niggas go to him, they got an expectation, bro.
He don't be in the spotlight like that.
When they go to your house to record, they got a certain expectation of quality that they coming for, bro. That's why they there.
That, but is he in it? They look at that different.
Yeah.
That's a rapper. Like,
Yeah.
oh, he's just an engineer. I don't know.
Hey, that shit. I feel like that's one of the most important jobs in the music industry.
Engineer?
Yes, bro.
It is.
And that's a
it
fact.
Definitely is. I mean, hey, they get you to get your product. They're the reason why
it's definitely up there, bro. It's definitely up there. So it's like, hey, it's a certain amount of pressure that come with that. A certain amount of expectation. But like I said, I always thought you was super good at that, man.
Yeah, man. Just having a raw vocal and just being able to put those effects on it and make it sound the way it sounds.
Right.
I mean, yeah.
Well, man, hey, great interview, man. Great talking.
Long interview, ain't it?
No, not at all. Like I said, bro, you ain't let me know at the beginning how long you was trying to go. So,
oh shit, yeah.
I wasn't trying to, stretch you out too long. Pause. But
hey, as soon as you said that shit, his eyes are buck.
Pause. I said pause.
Hey, bro, can you see my eyes?
No. And bro, doing this interview really made me realize how people feel when they sitting across from me talking to me and they looking dead at me like trying to get the feeling out of me. But it's like, wait, hey, this was fun though, man. This was fun, man. And hey, I hope we could do this again sometime, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I feel like people learned a lot about you, bro. Appreciate you for coming on, man.
Appreciate you for having me, bro.
Hey, is there anything you want to promote? Anything you want to shout out? Anything you want to say to the people?
I don't know. Hey, if you want a session, let me know.
Let me know.
I'll pull up if you got a spot. You feel me? Let me know and we can work them deals. Yes, sir.
Hey, with that being said, man, hey, Tizo, love you, bro. Appreciate you for coming on, man.
Love you too, bro.
ANT, Stefan, man. Appreciate you, my boy.
It's hard, bro.
Everything led me here. Episode 4, man. We out.
4.